Okay, both players are sharing the bottom of the map here. snow in the bottom left and sOrry in the bottom right.
Cool. Okay. Of course, this is a map where you do have to watch out about that low ground main base.
Yep.
There's a few different ways you can do it. You can rush to a bunker. You can make extra Marines. Well, I guess really those are the only two ways to do it. But you're going to have to do one of those as sOrry to make sure that snow can't take control of your high ground.
Seems like Terrans have dialed back the super quick expands we had. They were quite popular at the end of 2018 and early 2019.
Yeah, the gasless expands are not nearly as popular right now. You know, that's just the way of the metagame as well. Especially some of these builds where you're kind of railroading yourself a little bit, where you don't have as many options early on. Those builds tend to rotate out. Whereas something like a factory expand, it's like, well, that's just, will literally always exist, and if it ever doesn't, the game broke.
Yeah, it's, Can you move the other water bottle, Artosis?
You're just Mr. Wall Breaker
It's still in front of the minimap. Why are you so bad at this?
What are you talking about?
I can't see. Yeah,
are you going to see that that's a Protoss gateway?
Right, Artosis, I'm going to show you something. It's called perspective. See this one that's right in my view of the... There we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to put this one here. Because I sit on the left side. When I look at Artosis' screen, which is to his right, if he has something there, I can't see the minimap.
Your coffee's in the way of me.
Oh, see? There you go. My coffee's in the way.
Now your dirty tissues are in my way.
Yeah, a little bit there.
And now your face is in my way.
Okay, anyways, as you were saying, a factory expand probably never going to go away.
No, it can't go away or the game broke.
Yeah. The foundation is there. Now, this game...
CC first.
CC first. He makes it there to try to make some of the wall in, right?
Yes. So what he can do is build the barracks right next to it, and that's Zealot tight, but not Marine tight. So it's definitely an excellent wall for this position. If he was, for instance, on a top spot, I do not think he would have used this build. So this is a very positional specific one so that your Marines and SCVs pop out on the inside.
Okay, SCV coming across the map now. A little bit of cross scouting here.
Yeah.
What is the theory when you cross scout as a Terran player in a TVP instead of checking the adjacent bases?
It's incredibly rare to cross scout. Like generally what you want to do, well, here the barracks is slowed down. So I'm not sure exactly, it's something to do with his build that he wants to do that. But in any normal build with a normal 11 or 12 barracks, you'll go to the close spot and then cross the map to the other close spot so that you can stop Nexus first. Excuse me, but if you are not going for a factory expand opener with Marines, then you are not able to stop Nexus first anyways. So no point in doing that here.
Is Nexus first still pretty viable?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's still a decent build. Like a lot of it comes down to micro and execution, and if the Protoss pulls up the ramp,
can he do the robo thing? Oh, he's gonna do it.
Is he gonna proxy the robo? Okay, so the timing is a little bit different. The command center first actually gets a quicker factory than the gasless expand.
Yeah,
which this was initially pioneered for. So just throwing that out there.
Whoa.
Okay, this is actually really smart.
So he just stops the factory from making? Oh my god.
Yeah, he comes in and he's just harassing. Look at the amount of money that's being lost, right? This is only a Dragoon, and he's... Oh, that was almost the greatest surround ever. People think Warcraft 3 players are good. No. This is crazy by sOrry.
Okay. Oh, my god.
Get back on that factory. Okay.
No. I'm rooting for snow here. Your boy's weak, Artosis. Ooh. Look at this. The amount of mining time.
Yeah.
snow is the perfect human.
Well, I don't know about that, but
I'm pretty confident.
This is a very good move that he made.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's very strong.
Look at this.
The surround, if he had just gotten that first surround off, man, different world.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well.
All right, guys, ready the tombstone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is not good. This is not at all good. This is really, really, really terribly bad. Okay, unless he realizes that there is a robo and he goes and kills it.
Oh my
Then that's
God.
the greatest thing that you can actually do.
This game is so good.
Okay, never mind. sOrry is actually...
sOrry is a God King Man Emperor.
Yeah, the fact that he made the Vulture is amazing too. You need that extra type of damage.
Oh my God, this is so good.
So good. This is so huge. I don't... Well, the Vulture being sent makes him not bring another Dragoon, so you know that you can finish this all off. But this was amazing by sOrry. Like, I think this was because his SCV got into the main base of Protoss, so he realized, oh, okay.
Well, also, snoW's famous for this exact build.
Yes, very much so.
He just needed to keep that Dragoon alive out there and not let it get surrounded.
What clutch play by sOrry. You can see, this is like some really modern thinking the way that he's done this.
Yeah. I'm really, really impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, Protoss, I think, yeah, Terran's just basically in better shape now, even when this is all said and done.
Yes.
Protoss doesn't have a base. He's going to lose his robo.
He's in, yeah, I really like his position, to be honest. Like, he's going to probably lose all those Marines in that bunker, but if he gets the gateway, that's amazing. I think he's getting siege right now. Yeah, there's no way he's not getting siege right now.
Yeah, most definitely.
SnOW should prevent that from dying. You can go in and tank with your goons. Yeah, like that. There you go.
Okay, great play. So now what? I actually don't know.
Well, now you go siege, and I think you just go and add factories. There is a possibility you can go starport here as well, sOrry. There you go.
So, siege is up. When the first tank connects, he will back up.
Yeah, this is really nice. I think if sOrry right now...
Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny that got scouted.
That's such a good denial.
Oh, you're right. That was
so
a
good.
denial. Yeah.
That's so good. So he goes into Reavers anyways. I find that really interesting.
Well, that's SnOW for you, and you already had the Reaver tech.
Yeah.
So may as well remake the robo. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
If sOrry is making an armory and academy right now, I think that's the best possible thing. Oh, he's going to 4-fact. Okay, so this is where it's going to get messy. sOrry's play here, his build here, definitely is going to have the power unit-wise, but SnOW is going to get a shuttle and Reaver. So situations like this get very down and dirty because the Protoss can kind of counterattack you and kill your SCVs off. It's hard to stop that. But sOrry has potential to kill him straight up.
Yeah. sOrry is trying to punch back twice as hard here. There's the Academy coming down. Now, as Artosis was saying, I mean, a Reaver's pretty good at fighting a push.
Yeah, fighting the push or counterattacking as well. It's very, very good.
Oh my God. How funny.
That little Zealot. Good for him.
Last second play there.
Good for him.
So that's the other Zealot that's going to go pair inside the shuttle with the Reaver.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Do you get shuttle speed here, I wonder?
Yes. In my opinion, you absolutely get shuttle speed here.
Now, when
he doesn't know the factory count, though. Like, if you know 4 facts, 100%, I think you do it anyway, so.
Shuttle speed is so strong. So the eBay is just now starting. A Reaver's going to be in play. In fact, it is in play. Before there's any, I guess you could say, textbook defense against this play. So he could actually drop here, kill off a lot of SCVs, and then try to fly back and defend.
Yeah, that definitely should be the plan. Or maybe he'll just go after SCVs and try to stall with his units.
Shuttle
SnOW
speed
is a very
finishes.
stalling guy.
Oh my God, he screwed up the control. He moved too fast.
Now this set of units can kill everything SnOW has, what he's going across the map with, so SnOW has to buy a lot of time. But look at this type of damage. Like, that is a lot of lost mining time already, chasing down so many units, killing SCVs off.
The multitasking is real here.
Yeah, this is tough, both sides.
Oh my God, it's more tanks than Dragoons.
Yeah. Oh, totally. This is one of those crazy situations where, like, maybe he kills all of the SCVs, but SnOW only has one base.
The thing is, there's enough coming out now that I think he just... Oh, my God.
Ooh, that Reaver's getting low, though. I think sOrry's actually in a good position.
I think sOrry wins. I think he takes this.
I think so.
Oh, that's Starcraft 1. Yeah, I mean, when you have siege tanks up on your high ground like this, there's really no way to recover.
So those SCVs were quite stacked. Okay, there is another Nexus at the 3rd base.
Yeah, but
so
one Vulture
if he
gets
could
there
somehow,
and it's over.
well, there's no probes there. but he saved most of his probes from his natural, so his probe count is like kind of okay. What I'm trying to say is there is a small comeback potential here for SnOW.
Damn, really good controller by SnOW, but I think this is just so hopeless.
It is really difficult. The turrets are making it basically impossible.
Yeah, there's no way to approach this. So he's keeping this Reaver alive. Again, SnOW, the best Reaver player of all time.
Yeah. Look at the supply, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't
it
that
actually
funny?
is quite even, but SnOW has more because he has more workers.
SnOW has to break this push. That is the important thing here. Yeah, good snipe of that mine there as well.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, he's so good.
He's so good.
He's just getting this just low enough. I am inspired right now watching him play here. I mean, this is just, like, so insane.
Will he take a victory from the jaws of defeat?
He's just trying to get it in between those shots.
Oh!
He waits for the tanks to fire, pops it out. Oh my God, and here we go. He didn't send the Dragoons in time.
He tried, that's it though.
Yeah. Wow. Did he unload? Yeah, I think the idea was pretty good though.
Yeah,
he thought, all right, just try to dive on it.
Yeah, this
Maybe there's no mine there. GG.
This
Hell
was
yeah.
a very cool game. The fact that sOrry jumped on that proxy robo is so incredibly important. I think he was dead if he didn't do that, because that initial Dragoon run by was amazing. Really bought a lot of time there for SnOW. Well,
I'm so impressed with that Dragoon run by.
Yeah.
He just so knows exactly what he's doing, because I was on the same page as you are, Tosis, because I've tried that build and it's just not worked.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize the timing. You know, there's a factory just out there. But yeah, if you run the SCVs, or you can run the Dragoon in there and start hitting the factory and making the SCVs run around and chase you, you're not going to have siege mode and a tank in time.
Totally. And I mean, you got to chase it with a lot of SCVs. You have to make it so they have to continually move it, or they'll actually pick off a lot of SCVs. I know it's 6 shots in SCV, but it shoots quickly enough. You know, you'll get a lot of damage. So that was a really nice game from both sides, and it kind of, like, SnOW's counter harassment was good. I think he took a little bit too much damage on his Reaver a little bit too quickly there, but that was such a tough situation, especially on this map. If that was a high ground main base, I think SnOW can actually win that game.
I think you're right. Overwatch will be map number 2. Let's see if sOrry can pull it off. Hey, he that was a Hail Mary play right there.
It was
really impressive stuff.
Yeah, I think that after he killed everything and went for the 4-fact follow-up, I think that was really smart, knowing that SnOW was likely to still go into Reaver.
Yeah.
Even though, and the thing is, you look at that and you're like, well, isn't it better to get Goliaths and just stop the Reaver? Against SnOW, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that means the game goes on.
Yeah.
Do you really want that against SnOW?
Yeah, he's going to get into carriers. You're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Attack him.
Okay, we're ready. Game 2, let's do this. SnOW vs. sOrry continues on.
And here we are. Top left contains our heroic Terran, sOrry.
And our scumbag Protoss SnOW in the bottom right.
Yeah. So he chose Overwatch. It's a great map for him. It's good for Reavers. It's good for carriers. It's good for proxies. It's good for stealing gas.
Yeah.
It's got like everything a Protoss wants.
Yeah.
It's not a map where you can realistically 2-factory on. It's not, you know, it's just, there's a lot of redeeming qualities about it.
What do you think about if they both just try to play straight up? Because one thing about this is Protoss has the most options on this map.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, I think as Terran, you don't want to play, like, if you mean by straight up, like a 2-1 timing push, I don't know if you want to do that against SnOW here. I think that's really tough. Taking the third base can be very difficult. The setup of it's really weird, where you're like sieged on low ground and there's only like one buildable square to make a turret. And then there's also the little bridge that you have to watch out for them running over that.
Yeah.
And then SnOW is also a shuttle user, so you look at that and it's like, oh, that's very difficult. So I feel like you don't want to try to play this straight up as sOrry. I think it's a much better choice to do something. Get a drop ship, get vulture speed a little bit early.
Get a little bit fancy.
Yeah, get out there, mix it up a little bit. Like, you don't necessarily have to kill him right off the bat or anything. I don't think it's very easy to do on this map anyways. But you can't just be sitting back on this map and expanding. It's signing your own death warrant.
Okay. By the way, we saw the probe of SnOW just check the main for proxies. It is, especially if you guys have played on ladder, it's like just so common for people to proxy your main here.
Yeah, it's always hilarious when I scout that.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's going to be one of these games. Okay.
Just send my SCVs over and kill your gate. Sick. So, SnOW not proxying at all. sOrry not really even looking for it, just going across the map. sOrry will be going for a gasless expansion here. So that build that we were talking about that isn't as popular anymore, he's going to go for it. Maybe because he killed the proxy robo last game.
Yeah.
I could see him being more confident with it. And a lot of people like to do it on this map, I've seen. A lot of the more modern Terrans.
I do wonder, though, you know, if this is... I guess it's not going to be scouted, though. He's going to go with the Zealot Scout. So this is an opening where I think we might even see a second gateway. I think. I'm not totally sure.
Oh, really?
But, yeah, you do this like little pressure fight at the front and try to chase them back up the ramp.
You know, building the command center on low ground, that's where sOrry will die. So I think probably from sOrry, we're just going to see the bunker go down relatively quickly. He's going to have to pull some SCVs, though, because if the Zealot runs by the bunker, things can get out of hand here.
Yeah.
The early Zealot is just a very good counter to this build.
Yeah.
It makes it very, very tricky. Look at sOrry has not even started to mine gas as of yet. Yeah, you see this? It just runs fast.
He just
and
goes
now it can
right
do something where it sits on the ramp, or it can run past the ramp.
So he just runs up. Now, the buildings are actually placed well enough, it's hard for the Zealot to harass.
Fantastically placed, really. But I think this is another Zealot coming across the map. That was, ooh, nice micro, very nice.
His control
micro.
has been so good.
Yeah.
So he's still chasing the Zealot. Now, I don't know, there's something at the bottom of the ramp that we're not getting a shot of.
Yeah, I think the probe ran in, and I think that, oh, it's a Dragoon.
Okay, now this is quite funny because the Dragoons, you know, all these Marines were damaged, so now he could just come in here. Oh. I thought there was one more that was more damaged.
Notice he hasn't even started a factory, by the way.
Oh!
Okay, that's good.
Cool.
All right, so that's a little bit of a late factory.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Robo started before the factory. How about that?
Yeah, look, he's got another 100 gas already. So this would be when you're starting your second factory.
Yeah.
But he just started his first one, so definitely a little bit rough. About
Wait,
20 seconds
range
late.
is done, right? Or do you skip range with this?
I don't know
skip
what his
range, right?
No, I don't think he would have. Because that's a big part about punishing these gasless expands is you get range and make them repair.
He's getting range now.
Did he just start it?
Yeah, he skipped range.
Oh, he went robo range. Okay,
yeah.
That's a very SnOW thing to do.
Yeah. I feel like he shouldn't have the Dragoon there, because then you know that there's no range.
Yeah, I think you send it up anyways, just to stop anything from coming out, any SCVs. But yeah, look at that, a proxy factory.
Very cool.
It's... Why is he building a proxy factory? Oh, I guess maybe because the Dragoon is up there, he can kind of just run by.
Yeah.
You just run some vultures down or whatever. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. And the dedicated 2-fact after expand is not that good on this map, and especially when your factory is this slow.
So, I don't know if this is going to do anything, Artosis. There's only one Dragoon out there to stop an SCV from running out. The tank is going to be so late, the Dragoon could be there for a long time. Already, he's setting up for a wall. And by the way, a lot of Terrans have been hiding factories and doing this now.
Yeah. Turrets, a turret at the natural. Depot's spotting for any incoming shuttles. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's getting mines, right? So even if he can just lay up some mines that might hit things later, that can be very useful. Even delaying this third base, that's nice.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I mean, it's not bad to have the second factory. He's going to have to float it home eventually, but, well, not the greatest. Not a complete loss again, because you know that SnOW was meaning to take that third. It's not like he's faking because he thinks a Vulture's going to be there.
I'm learning a lot here from SnOW with these run-bys.
Yeah, there's good run-bys and there's bad run-bys.
Well, the bad run-bys is what I do. That's
yeah, no,
I do bad run-bys where I get in there and I think, what have I done?
Yeah. All my units are gone.
I'm going to lose everything. SCVs are actually better than I thought they were. So, Observer comes through here. He sees 2 tanks. Now, he should know that something's missing here. A lot of times you can just look at the factories to see where they're at.
Yeah, I think he knew there was a factory anyways because the Vulture was out.
Oh, that's true, actually. Never mind. Oh, me.
Oh, you. Look at how much sOrry has actually delayed this third base. It's actually really significant.
Yeah, it's quite
SnOW's
impressive.
third could be finishing right now, you know?
Sure.
It's possible.
I think he's going a different route this time.
Yeah, well, he's...
Now, is he going to go into carriers here from this, or does he go Reaver into Arbiter?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think both ways are strong ways to play it. He generally likes carrier. Yeah, I don't know what his choice will be.
So there's more and more tanks massing up over here. We may be seeing a push come out here. I'm sorry, there's no CC being made, right?
No, no.
Okay, then we're going to have this push with some Goliaths and more factories coming down, I guess.
Okay,
oh, I'm sorry, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, and this is actually not that uncommon, especially on a map like this. Ooh, this Reaver. Let's see how much damage it gets done.
Got to be careful. There are mines here.
Of course he knows that.
Just pick this up and leave?
Yeah, this is actually, when you see those facts, like, I understand why you think it might be a push. But like I was mentioning, just sitting there and then taking a third on the third base here is so hard. Any map where it's really difficult to take a third base, sometimes you just add extra facts before your third. And then you can take it, you know, because you're building like 4 units at a time instead of 2 when you float the command. Yeah. Slows it down, obviously, but it's better to stay alive and stay in the game.
Well, especially against SnOW, who's known to just break certain positions.
Yeah.
So the probes are being transferred over here now. And,
yeah, so I guess it's Arbiter, right? Because he's making the Citadel?
Yeah. Normally you'd get the Stargate before the Citadel. So it's going to be just a kind of a fighting Protoss, a battle Protoss, in a sense.
Oh.
Because I think he has 6
I think
gates
he goes.
now.
I think he goes Citadel, Stargate, Temp Archives.
Is there not 2 more gates up there? I think I'm misreading the mini-map.
He's got 4 gates right now.
Oh, not 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, he's just going to have the bare minimum tech in Arbiter.
And he's got this Reaver to slow everything down.
And this Reaver's actually great. And he sends Dragoons up here. This is exactly what you want to do. It makes it just harder. Terran really has to, like, work to get that other base up there. And sometimes you just win a fight here on the low ground and hell.
Yeah.
Just take the game, you know?
Absolutely. Look at this. He's softening these units up. Look at these Reaver hits. It's ridiculous.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. These are so good.
Oh, my God. He's just doing so much.
Look at this.
This Reaver has done so
much. He can't
much.
land yet. It's crazy.
God.
By the way, leading with the barracks is so good. Otherwise, the Dragoons would actually be fighting. Oh, my God. You are so good with Reavers. The fact that he dropped that as it was sieging and then shot and then picked it up is so insane.
Yeah.
You have to be so fast and so perfect in your control.
SnOW is absurd.
Is there 1 or 2 shuttles out now?
I think there's 2. I think I saw a second one.
Yeah, so he's setting up again. Yeah, he's going to take a fight here.
Yeah, he might just break him. It's a possibility.
This actually happens quite a bit.
Yeah, on the ladder, this is like an everyday occurrence. Okay, let's see it. Oh, those Zealots really causing a headache here. Drops at the Reaver as well.
Oh my God, I love that. He targets the SCVs in the middle next to the tank to just optimize damage. And now what, right? I mean...
Well, maybe not this, when you say now what.
Yeah,
oh, wait, more goons coming from the other side.
Now
Never mind.
Caps locks.
Maybe now this.
Yeah, wow. And this other tank goes down, and, you know, it's just Dragoons against SCVs and Vultures, and that's an easy fight for Protoss, of course. And this is all happening as the 4th base is being taken. Man, snow is just so good.
Yeah, he's quite strong. You know, kind of a straight-up game from snow in a lot of ways, even though you might look at this big, well, I mean, he just attacked him. But he really surgically picked him apart, and you can see why a lot of times you won't take that third base off 2 factories or 3 factories.
Yeah.
You'll add those other ones because it can be so difficult, and snow just busted him. He shows it.
It's funny, too. I thought he was going to full-on engage on the low ground, but he was patient enough to just wait until it got to the high ground. And this guy just does not miss a beat when he's macroing out. You know, it's really insane.
He's been very clean so far this game. Very, very clean. Well, some counter-harassment going on. sOrry will eventually secure that base, but he lost enough factories that this is good for snow.
Yeah, these vultures are a pretty big win, though.
Yeah, you need stuff like this going on right now, for sure.
And again, that third has not landed. Now we've got dropships coming out, but I think already cannons are being placed around the map.
Ooh, might not have seen that.
Well, sOrry needs to get his third up very
no,
quickly.
he might. Well, no, I guess he won't. He has his vultures up there.
Oh, hold on.
Good offensive mines.
I think there's a Reaver in here already. Already McToto. Is there not?
No, I guess not. Just odds. Well, I think that's about that. In the meantime, drop going down in snows main. sOrry trying to counterpunch. Ooh, very good drop. The 2 vulture, 1 tank drop. A very annoying one for Protosses.
Good pull away here.
Yeah, he sees the first Arbiter pop, which is actually kind of some valuable intel as well. Oh, yeah.
What?
Yep.
Never works when I do it, Artosis, but this time. And look at this. Again, the game sense here from snow is what blows me away. He's doing this with imperfect information.
Yeah.
So to us, you just see Dragoons running in and sniping tanks. If you ever attack it at the wrong time with your Dragoons, you'll lose all of them.
Well, he's staying so hyper-aggressive, and there's so much going on that I think he has a decent feel of, you know, where units are, how many may be there, and he's taking some educated risks here.
He's got a pretty good barometer on where the game is, you know. I guess if you kill all the tanks, then you know how many factories they have with add-ons, then you just know what's going to happen in the rest of the games.
Did you see him just come up and tank missile turret shots with an Arbiter?
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
This is the greatest PvT of all time. Oh, buggy. Now, again, we see Terran just barely stabilizing here, right?
Yeah.
But behind this, we're into Arbiter tech. I think recall has to be done, and stasis is probably almost done. Terran is just finally reclaiming the third base and beginning to drain the minerals from it. And Protoss is on 5 bases. Well, soon to be 5 bases. We don't have probes at the bottom left yet. I don't believe that Nexus is quite done. Oh, it's done.
And while sOrry can get this game to go on a little bit further, I think the problem is the Arbiters, right? We already have one out. Like you said, probably already has recall or stasis. And, like, how is sOrry going to continue to expand / stop snow from taking the map and defend against Arbiters?
Oh, he
very difficult. Very difficult.
The way that snow puts pressure on is so impressive to me. I mean, the way that he just invades, attacks, and he attacks with such precision.
Yeah.
You know, even like you said, the Arbiter went in there and tanked for the
He's got all the
shuttle
little
and then
tricks.
drops everything off. I've never even seen that happen before in a game.
Never seen it.
But he apparently knows as he's roaming, you might as well just use the Arbiter here.
Yeah, it's got a lot of health.
He won't have EMP yet, probably either. So.
No, no way, not in this game.
So.
Not in this game. The amount of damage that's been done to sOrry. Huh. I mean, he is going to need to get EMP, though, because things like recall are not going to be stoppable. Look at the gateway explosion. Snow going up to 5 bases, 6 bases.
Expanding to just south of the natural here.
Yeah. He's just taking everywhere. Why not? Why wouldn't you? You'd be foolish not to, even. All right. Moral victory.
Yeah. That was the first misplay by snow.
Look at that. He's losing everything.
He's afraid. Well, you know, as much as it's exciting that sOrry survived, I don't know if he's going to get another base.
Well, he's going to get a really strong push this game, right? But I feel like snow has so many options here.
Yeah.
Where either we can see like 3 stasises on the push, or maybe we can see a recall where sOrry is put into an impossible position. Because, like, for instance, look at this fly right here. This fly is not so bad, but when you look at the mini-map and check the base count, that's what's bad. It's 5 base against a new 3. And, like, when it's 5 base against 3 and they have Arbiters out, you need to be attacking at that moment. But sOrry is not going to be ready for another couple minutes, I think. Another minute or 2 at least. He should be taking his high ground relatively quickly, but, I mean, there's so much he has to juggle here. He has to stop recalls, especially, I would say.
Yeah, well, 1 recall is a death sentence, but, you know, it's also possible for sOrry to, for SnOW to just stay back and wait for a push and stasis it and dive on it as well. I mean, I think SnOW is very aware of the position he's gotten himself into. I think it's commendable that sOrry actually managed to hang on. We're not sitting here casting game 3 right now.
Yeah. No, I mean, sOrry's playing pretty well. It's just SnOW, he busted so many tanks up early on. He really slowed down that 3rd base. Like we see, sOrry already has his 2-1. I think he probably has 3-2 on the way. Okay, here comes the Arbiter. That Arbiter looks like it's gearing up for a recall. But sOrry has enough turrets at his 3rd that is not the area. See? Look at that.
Yeah, you'd have to get hallucination.
Yeah, you can do hallucination.
Or have something to come in there and tank, but Arbiter takes priority over Shuttle and Observer. So.
Well, some probes being transferred around as SnOW takes the entire map, other than the mineral bases. The siege tank count's getting reasonable. Yeah.
It's so hard to imagine that sOrry wins this, though. If he does do so with a push, it'll be one of the craziest things in TvP. But look, man, the Terran army is better maxed out than the Protosses.
Yeah. Like, I could see if all the Arbiters exploded right now, I would give sOrry a chance. But the Arbiters are going to make this very difficult. Now, this is not a good attack from SnOW, in my opinion.
Well, you say that, but there's mines here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I didn't realize there were mines there.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that either. GG.
That was like 8 tanks that blew up in a millisecond. I was like, why would you attack here?
I was really surprised when I saw him move in because I thought, well, this is not going to work, right?
No, Terran
But I guess, yeah, there were mines there.
My God.
SnOW just owned him.
He did own him. You cannot deny what you say.
So, we're going to go to Neo Silphid for game 3 here. Again, I think we're all being reminded of why SnOW is a monster PvT. And let's not forget, sOrry won game 1, but under a very specific set of circumstances, he actually broke free, got the proxy robo, and ended the all-in, and then had great counterplay. I think we're going to need to see more of that from sOrry, and I don't know if SnOW is going to give him that kind of an opportunity.
Well, it's going to be tough, but our next map, Neo Silphid, definitely has some possibilities to mix it up a little bit earlier on. Easier bases to take for sOrry as well, so I think we got ourselves a series here.
Guys, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, SnOW versus sOrry, game number 3. Guys, I ate a chicken sandwich on the break, and it was actually too spicy.
Oh.
I'm burning up. I hope we don't go on camera. Okay, good.
Well,
I have a runny nose, and there's no Kleenex.
Oh, you're gross. Well, good luck with that. Meanwhile, Toast is going to watch another TVP.
Hells yeah.
Neo Silphid. I think it's going to be a better map.
Neo Silphid it is. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's see what exactly sOrry wants to do here. This is a map you can 2-fac on for sure.
I don't think we're going to see a 2-fac.
Really? Not even a chance?
There's a chance, but it's hard on flat maps. You have to spend way more money so it moves out more slowly because you have to make like a bunker.
Cool story. Let's go.
Enjoying enjoying yourself, Tasteless?
Yeah, I'm having a good time over
I love how I just get a peering into your soul. Is every map you're like, they could 2-fact. I'm like, Tasteless. We see a 2-fact 1 in 50 TVPs at the pro level.
You can do it, though.
Yeah, that's true. You can also go 4 racks fire bats, but probably not going to see that.
You can't
either.
do that, Artos.
Oh, you could, though.
I just like it when you you start trying to analyze stuff and we don't have any time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, life is good. So, fast expand then, you say, Artosis?
Probably, yeah.
Well, I'm curious to see how SnOW handles this. He seems to like Arbiter macro games here, but I mean, a Reaver, of course, is always in order.
Carrier here.
No, this is a pretty bad carrier map.
Yeah.
Unless you were simply trying to surprise them so fast with carriers, and that doesn't happen at this level of play.
Yeah, it's like impossible. They would figure that out. It's, you know, there's no real places that you can hide them where they won't get scanned or something like that. All right. Well, now we wait some.
That chicken sandwich I had was pretty good.
Well, I'm glad that you liked it.
And I'm going to go out there and say that generally speaking, chicken sandwiches are not that good.
No? Why is that?
Chicken is just not a great sandwich food. Chicken is does not have much of a flavor as it is
That
alone.
was truly a burger that you ate. A chicken burger.
Chicken burger, okay, fair enough.
A little bit different from a chicken sandwich, I would say.
How is it different?
I think in a sandwich, chicken is generally not fried, whereas in a burger, it's always fried.
Oh, I think you might be right about that, actually.
Yeah. Right about a lot of things, Tasteless. Like the rates of 2-fact in TVP.
I want him to 2-fact here, and then...
Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I don't think it'll likely work, but...
Now,
Protoss all check for the Nexus, so like, basically, the way to 2-fact on a map like this is you build your bunker out front.
Right.
Protoss always runs a unit by to check if there's a command center. If they don't see one, then they prepare for either dropship or 2-fact.
2-fact.
So it's really hard to pull it off on a map like this. A map with a ramp, you do have, like, everyone builds command centers on low ground, but not everyone. So, like, you can trick them by building the 2-fact and just holding your ramp and they can't check anything. Yeah, these flat maps, I feel like fast expanding is far and away better.
It really changes the entire matchup. Well, every matchup, I should say. Flat maps. Not having a high ground ramp that you can hide on.
Totally.
Same thing with maps where you start out on the low ground.
So, Zealot Scout coming out. Same time a probe comes as well. Going to start that bunker the second he sees that. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but he is going for factory, so it's not as big a deal as we saw previously.
Is Dragoon pressure builds, like 2-gate, is that still any good on this map? Or is
Every
this
now and then you'll
basically...
see it, but it's not that good.
It's basically obsolete, right? I mean, they just...
2-gate range? Yeah, it's... I mean, I think it's smart occasionally to mix it in on a map like Gladiator or Eddy, because if you break the bunker, you win the game.
Okay.
A lot of times if you break the bunker, you'll win the game, but it's like, it's kind of a gimmick. It's not a very good build. It doesn't have good transitions.
So he saw the SCV there. He has not seen the CC yet. He's
He'll
peek
check
again.
though. Yep. There's that.
And there it is,
peekaboo.
starting now. Wow, very cool. Gets that perfectly through there.
This run by is like stupid. This is not a good run by at all. No, this is like a terrible run by. This is, you know, he did some good run bys earlier in the series, but
he's had too much success with it. He's addicted to it.
I don't even understand what this run by was, because if he didn't have the Vulture, he was going to have a tank in a moment.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm a little bit confused by it. It seems like it was working so many games in a row. Now he just runs by every time.
This is something I find with the Protoss race. Sometimes you look genius, but really you're just doing the same thing every game and it worked twice, you know? But, you know, I thought his other run-bys were really smart, like especially the one against Command Center first with that Goon. That was awesome.
What about
this one is like, it's like, yeah, I know you have a Zealot and Dragoon, but there's like 3 Marines and
this is literally what the bunker is for. And then once it runs by, now it's stuck in there, so you better do damage.
And you can tell by the Command Center timing that he already has a factory, so... Now we just lost 2 units, killing nothing. Okay. Cool.
So the CC is going to finish a little bit more quickly than that. Nexus. And we have...
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited, because I saw the Academy go down. I thought, you know, maybe.
Yeah, this is rare, though. Especially against SnOW.
This is a very specific timing attack where you hit the Protoss when they kind of don't have anything yet.
Yes.
Now, that being said, we could have a Reaver come in here, which would shut this down.
Yeah, Reaver is the counter to Bio. It's not actually Storm.
Yeah.
Reaver just Hulk slams Bio. It's insane. Like, you can't do anything almost. You have to utilize Siege Mode to have any chance. Now, I don't think he's getting Siege Mode. This is just a very, very, very fast...
Oh, you don't get Siege Mode with this, you think?
Yeah, no, I think he's going to try to roll through. Let's see his move-out time, because I think his move-out time is slightly slow. If SnOW had rushed to Reaver...
Oh, SnOW's dead.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
So, this is a question that's very commonly asked in StarCraft, is why do Terrans get Bio against Zerg, but you see them get Mech against Protoss? Well, everything Protoss has basically beats Mech. Now, I'm sorry, beats Bio. Now, because Bio is bad against Storm, Reavers, Dragoons with enough Dragoons with range, people don't go for it. But because Protoss players always play as if they're going against Mech, there's a small window of time where you can come in here and just kill them.
And he's nailing it right now.
Now, the medic is the tell.
SnOW knows he's dead. There is no way to hold this.
sOrry is playing God tier right now. This is just...
Oh, this was a great reaction, and even his timing is hitting just about the same time you can get a Reaver and shuttle.
Right. Good targeting, though, by SnOW.
Ooh, yeah.
The problem is that there's so much sustain. Now, if you have 4 Dragoons, you can target down a Marine or 2-shot a tank. Both are acceptable. Artosis, he's actually going to hold this off and win the game.
Oh, there's more units coming.
I don't know, man. This is really
good. He kept his medics alive. You watch. I guess he didn't get range on his Marines, huh?
No, he wins this. This is...
Wow.
When that thins out, wow. Okay, so sOrry just completely wins with control itself. I mean, this is just incredible. I am stunned. More Dragoons are going to come out. Now, they're coming out in 3s. With 3 Dragoons alone, you can't really fight this, but 4 is the number because you can start one-shotting stuff, as we've already seen.
Yeah, this is very rough. Look at that, a Forge.
Oh.
Yeah, the Reaver tech. So this is getting close to over. Oh, my God.
Yeah. As you can see, you just target down the right amount. That tank's gone. And now we see, I mean, this also demonstrates why, GG, this demonstrates why most of the time you just never see it. That was a very unusual timing, but I think he should have waited a little bit longer. I think he needed to get Siege Mode up.
Okay.
I think he needed to get a good outpost over there.
Yeah, so I think, because I haven't seen the 3-racks variant of this.
Yeah.
A Siegeless 3-racks variant. I think what that was the speed with which he moved out. Like, if you wait for 2 rounds more Marines, he almost attack moves through the army. Because you have another tank, and then, like, you know, you'll have, like, instead of what do you have, 7 Marines, he'll have, like, 12 Marines?
I think he was hoping there was going to be maybe a shuttle and a Reaver. Even though that counters this, he thought he would finesse his way and just kill it, and instead it was just raw Dragoon strength.
Yeah, SnOW had gone for the quicker gateway. So if SnOW had gone for his regular style, because again, it's all about move-out times. Like, if you leave your base around 6 minutes, you can get there before the Reaver's out, and that's what he did. So he just didn't have as many units. I actually still think it was a good call. Ends up losing.
I'll tell you what, man.
But it's tough.
sOrry's build order choices have been so good.
Yeah, no,
he's coming prepared in this best of time. Against the best PvTer of all time.
These new Terrans have some cool stuff up their sleeves.
Yeah, they're very, very advanced in their play style. We're going to go to Blockchain for Game 4. Let's see what we're going to get. I mean, this was actually this is a pretty good map for Protoss. It's hard to get a third base, but let's see.
It's especially good for SnOW. It is Reaver Paradise and Carrier Paradise.
Yeah, both of which SnOW is quite good with.
There's some builds that you can use on this map. 2 Factory, or not 2 Factory, that's the worst build on this map. But anyways,
you know
I'm just going to shut up, because I know you're going to tell me to shut up, so I'm just going to shut up now.
Thank you.
And then it doesn't
and then it doesn't start. Oh, well, go ahead and tell us then. Oh. Okay, Protoss in the top left, Terran in the top right. Now, this does change some of the parameters on how this matchup works because you're both sharing this upper area.
Yeah.
Over here. There is the possibility of you trying to push through that area via ground. Let's say Terran does a very strong 2-base tank push. Just tries to come into your main. Don't know how good that is, but I mean, these ideas are real.
Yeah, yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, there's some builds that are pretty good in blockchain. There's a few interesting things about it, like if your opponent goes for carriers, a 2-base, 2-on timing is extremely strong. That was refined by Flash because of this map, because nothing was working. We've also seen Last really refined a lot of play on this map for countering fast nexuses, where he's floating factories. And that's incredibly hard for Protoss to stop as well. So yeah, there's definitely options for SnOW on how to play this. I think it is, when it first came out, it was like the scariest map for TVP I had ever seen, and many Terrans had ever seen. But at this point, between Flash and Last kind of leading the way on how to play it, generally I'm not too scared to queue into it, you know what I mean? So there's definitely scarier maps.
Yeah, well, you know, you need maps like this in order for the game to expand and evolve and grow, because maps like this force players in some races and some matchups to be in pretty uncomfortable positions.
Yeah, like, for instance, again, Flash's 2-base 2-1 off 7-fact that he invented because of this map. That is such a wonderful build to just have in your arsenal. It's definitely not something you want to use often, but every now and then, that is a build where you're like, wow, that's perfect right here. Let's do it, you know?
Yeah. So,
definitely, the having the crazy wild maps really enriches StarCraft.
Yeah, it's what makes this game so beautiful. I'm so glad. I know that a lot of other games don't have MOBAs especially, but don't have a lot of other maps, or sometimes any other maps. But I do think changing the maps. We see this in Counter-Strike as well. They bring out a whole new crazy set of rules and maps that make people approach the game in an entirely different way.
Do they ever play hostage maps in Counter-Strike yet?
Wow. No, they don't, Artosis. You just...
What a bunch of clowns. They should be playing hostage maps.
That is the worst map in Counter-Strike ever. Whoa.
I used to play hostage maps with my brother.
Whoa. Those are the worst maps of all time. What other modes do they have in that? They got the hostage, the bomb, obviously. Is there anything other mode they have?
Yeah, they had some others. I can't remember them, though. Those are the only two that I played, is bomb and hostage.
That's so funny you played hostage.
Yeah, not all the time. I played bomb more often, but it was fun. Anyways. This probe just going to sneak its way through, scout what's going on, but he's actually blocked it with a depot. That's a full block, so the probe actually can't get through there.
Yeah. He's locked him out of there for now. Now, most likely in these spots, we will see... I guess it might be a little bit better if they were both hugging the right or the left, but we'll see our Protoss player go into Reaver and then tack into carriers.
Buddy, look at this.
Now...
Your moment. This is your moment, Tasteless.
Games, but one of them... might have a 2 factory.
That's what we're seeing right here.
That's why I kept trying to tell the good people of Starcraftia that this could happen, Artosis.
Well, he is certainly mixing it up quite a bit here. I am interested because he's not making Marines. Generally, with a 2 factory play, you want to have a healthy amount of Marines to buffer. But we'll see what his
he starts him pretty soon
is.
here. No Marines still. This is confusing my brain because I see the depot taking damage, but I'm watching a machine shop build. So I'm like, is that Dragoon repairing the...
You know what I'm looking at right now? SnOW knows that something is up.
Yeah.
Because his Dragoon had such a nice wall of vision there, which is, again, another reason to make more Marines so you can stop the Dragoon from coming up. But
yeah,
I feel like he can spot that there's no command center, and there's not even a factory in vision.
Yeah, but he's making a Nexus.
Huh. Yeah, he is, isn't he? But let's see if he just adds 2 gates.
That's strange, because it seems like he scouted this, but he's going to...
It feels like he scouted enough to be like, something's up.
I'm so surprised he expanded after seeing that. I guess Protoss is always in this odd bind here, because if you don't expand and they actually did just get a command center, you're going to be behind and probably lose.
Oh, okay, I understand what's going on. It looks like sOrry is doing probably the 5-tank 2-fact. This is something that I believe Last actually busted out.
Yeah.
Like a year ago.
Neosilphid he did that on.
Yeah, it might have been that map.
But
But
that's
this
why I
one's
say they 2-factory sometimes.
Yeah, this is a funny one because it auto dies to like Dark Templar, but it auto kills a bunch of builds.
Yeah.
Because your firepower is so ridiculously high at that point.
Yeah, tanks not in siege mode do an insane amount of damage. If you're fighting small numbers of units, tanks not in siege mode are very scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so he knows now. Now, how does SnOW play? Also, never count SnOW out with kiting Dragoons. He seems to be able to pull miracles off.
There's the same tank and Dragoon count right now. Plus there's Marines and SCVs coming. So I count SnOW out on this kiting. I think as long as sOrry lines up his units correctly and doesn't bleed into the front. Okay, this first one is... Oh!
Okay, first snipe. He does give up 1 Dragoon for a tank. Now he can 1-shot Marines. And he can 2-shot Vultures and tanks with four Dragoons. Probes are pulled.
Oh, the siege mode is kind of an interesting choice. I guess it's working out very well, though.
Okay, does this... Yeah, this is... Now he's got it down to 3. Now there's a Reaver coming.
Yeah, it's not out yet, though. It should be popping in just a second.
Turrets come down here to make dropping much more risky.
And the only thing you technically have to do here is kill the Nexus. And you are in a reasonable situation, but SnOW's type of Reaver play can be pretty good against this. I wonder what he got at home, whether it's a starport or what. If he got a starport, I feel like that's the best situation for him. I know he has an engineering bay.
So Vultures are creeping into the main here, and the gateways are going to get pelted by tank shots. I don't know, man. This is pretty hopeless.
Yeah,
I think you just don't. This is, again, the problem with fighting 2-factory in general, is that if you get hit hard, there's not much Protoss can do. I mean, you just...
Well, this 5-fact one, man, it hits so hard in this situation.
Notice that sOrry's tank shots are staggered in such a way you can't drop the Reaver in between them. So, I love that he's just going to try to snipe that through the gateway. That's so funny.
Yeah, well,
now, keep in mind the mines don't give enough vision to see the gateways, so he's trying to just get rid of a spotter here.
Yeah, there's actually a small problem here where he's got too many mines up here. He needs to kill the 2 mines that are right next to that turret right now.
I agree.
Has to send some more SCVs as well. Look at this. sOrry trying to overwhelm. Reaver comes out, pushes everything back.
Yeah, Scarab hooked on the... Oh, still connects, but it was hooked on the pylon there for a second.
Production for SnOW falling away. He only has that 1 gateway in the back right now. Hasn't rebuilt them. Just thought to. He's microing so heavily at the moment.
Okay, this is all but over here. I appreciate sOrry putting up a really good fight, but...
You mean SnOW?
I'm sorry, yeah. I mean, he's sorry.
You're tasteless.
My bad.
And SnOW put up the good fight.
Yes.
Oh!
Wow, that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Probably not enough, though.
Well, it's SnOW. Let's see it. Not enough, you say.
This is just so funny. He's so
That's
good
what I always say when this happens to me.
He's so good at not dying. I'm just blown away.
I wonder if he's getting shuttle speed, because eventually he might be able to go across the map with this, you know? Because he's just knocking everything down at the moment.
You realize how cost inefficient it is to use Scarabs to kill mines?
That is true, but he's got plenty of minerals. Don't you worry about it, buddy.
SnOW is so good with Reavers that he's just doing stuff that basically looks like it should be impossible.
Oh, that was a great snipe on the mine.
My
he breaks it. Kind of. Partially.
I can't believe how long this has gone on for. We're almost at 10 minutes. I mean, the moment that the tanks left the base, this should have won. By the way, I do really appreciate the way in which SnOW engages. Note that he always, for the first wave, goes for, if he has 5 Dragoons, goes for the tank. Trades 1 Dragoon for 1 tank. He's fine with that. And then he switches into other play. Now, SnOW somehow, guys, I don't know what to say.
His micro has been really superb. He's made a lot of great decisions.
Never seen a Protoss push back like that.
Yeah, sOrry
in my entire life.
sOrry made some errors here. Like I was mentioning, too many mines on the high ground, I think.
This is the greatest PvTer we may ever see. What he just did, he was down to 1 gate, 2 Dragoons, a shuttle with no HP, and a Reaver. Whittled through, I want to say 14 tanks. Over the course of this game. I'm sorry, 30 tanks.
He whittled through 14 tanks.
How many tanks were there?
My God. There was, let's call it 9, 11 maximum.
Wow, and I'm just so crazy saying 14. Wow.
Yeah. That's 14 is 2 more rounds higher than my highest.
If there were 14, he would have killed them off too. Now look at this. The Vultures are coming forward. Now look at the supply difference here. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. This is brutal right now.
And you know, like I said before, he killed 16 tanks in that fight. I've never seen control like this. Like SnOW, I was actually at a point when in this cast getting annoyed he was still trying so hard when it was so obvious he was going to lose.
You were saying thank you to him for, putting in the effort.
Yeah, I thought, okay.
Like, Tasteless, I've got this game. Don't you see it?
You idiot.
You idiot, Tasteless.
He two-factoried me. I just need to kill off 14 tanks. And then I can come back. Now, this command center is up ahead of the Nexus here. But are there more workers for SnOW? I'm actually not sure. It seems like there are. Maybe not.
He lost a few fighting, don't forget.
Wait a minute. Is that Dragoon range he's getting? No, he had to have gotten Dragoon range.
Yeah, Dragoon range. He's getting attacked because he was making a Stargate. He's going to go carry it from here. Now, how does sOrry win this game from here? Is a great question.
Do you know how scared you are if you're sOrry right now? You're sitting there in your booth going, I'm still in game. What is this, game 4? Yeah, I'm still here. This is actually my life right now.
Yeah.
SnOW's come across the map. He knows exactly the distance the tanks can fire and knew that those wouldn't hit his Reaver. He's like, oh, he messed up. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
He's killing depots. He's coming across. The shuttle literally has rabies foam coming out of its mouth. Because, guys, it was bent.
Oh, my God. Look at this.
Look at this. If I play perfectly, I'll never lose. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at this. SnOW is so alpha. He's such a Chad Protoss.
For sure.
I can't believe... Guys, there were gateways there where there's a gateway making. There were 2 gateways in the main that were killed by siege tanks with turrets and mines around them. I don't even think the Protoss had an observer at that point in time either. He was actually fighting not being able to see mines.
He did get it.
He killed 16 tanks.
Yeah, well, 18 tanks. There's an old Terran adage: when two-facting, never go up the ramp. Kill them, kill their expansion, make it contain and expand.
He's going to get that. No, he's not. It's SnOW. Shut up, Tasteless.
I wish you would never speak
Tasteless.
Tasteless.
Shut your dirty caster mouth, you untouchable, you mutant. Look at the blind trying to say they can see. Look at me, like, just trying to be like, guys, I know how the game works. No, I don't.
You don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
You untouchable.
I am scum. I am
Shut
filth.
your caster mouth.
Yeah. I can't believe how much I don't know. Now, is he just going to come in here and attack him like SnOW does, where he just breaks him?
No. If he attacks in, it's the stupidest thing you could ever do. That is how you throw this game and sOrry wins.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah, he just wants to slow him down a little bit.
He just wants to damage that barracks.
Yeah, in this situation, like, I'm not sure exactly what you're supposed to do as sOrry because it's such a wonky one. It's one of those once-in-a-lifetime games. Yeah, I think you just rally Goliath tank and you bring SCVs and make turrets. Turret pushes are quite strong here. But look at SnOW just slow him down so much. It's ridiculous. Yeah. You gotta...
Yeah, remember that it's a lot of multitasking to siege and unsiege. And with the threat of a Reaver, I mean, a Reaver gets 2 or 3 good connects with Scarabs.
Yeah.
I wonder, does SnOW ever upgrade the damage for Scarabs?
No. Maybe in PvZ. I think that's the only matchup you would ever get in. It doesn't add anything.
It doesn't change the number of shots.
It's too
to kill
slow.
anything.
It's too expensive. It doesn't change the number of shots to kill anything.
Man, imagine
against
if you,
Terran specifically.
Man, imagine if you could one-shot tanks with that.
There we go.
Oh!
Finally.
Look at
Reaver
this
still gets
badass
away.
Reaver, 10 kills.
It's not even an issue.
He's so good. He's gonna whip around. Old Reaver.
No, he knows how long it can
Yeah,
last.
he's like, no, this is fine. I'll just kill more vultures. My God. Now, the push is coming. It's getting closer here. Maybe Terran closes this out.
There's not many Goliaths here.
Oh, my God. It's another Reaver. Oh.
See, here come the carriers. Oh, you know what? He doesn't even have his scanner yet.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, it's
like
not
I
funny.
think it's just finishing like right now.
Right, he needs to get some more shots.
Oh my God. Okay, there you go. His tanks are going to be able to roll through all this now. But where are? Oh no, Tasteless.
No, he's actually in trouble town, my friend.
No, this is not good.
Well, we do know that the tanks should win this fight just barely, but you know with the
turns out carriers are
here,
win this
yeah.
fight. And that's it. That is not any longer a winnable game.
I am in awe of how good SnOW is at this matchup. I just don't even know what to say. Other than that, I am sorry, SnOW. I thought you were going to lose to a 2-factory like an idiot. I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, that was
and
foolish
I will
of you.
cut my tongue out on this break so I can never cast again, as I have blasphemed against my Protoss god.
Well, you don't have to worry because it's ZVZ coming up next, and you with your tongue out or in makes no difference in the cast.
Okay. Wow, SnOW is just absolutely terrifying in this matchup.
Yeah, he looks pretty all right. You know, sorry, the thing is, 2-fact is, it can be powerful. I think he chose a good build. I think he was pushing reasonably well. Pushing up ramps is incredibly difficult with 2-fact. It's where a lot of 2-factories are lost. I think it's absolutely fine to kill the Nexus, set up a containment that is unbelievably hard for them to get through, and then expand. But, you know, sorry he went for the kill, and I can't blame him for that either.